friend with Jimmy Rotondo that passed away this week.
So, I'm sorry, I think you're moving over. Can you just... Okay, thanks. Okay, so, do you think... sorry. Tell me how you meet him.
I met Jimmy, let's say 10 years back at the performance shop named Overdose Performance. We were all hanging out there as friends. And,
So one more thing, I know it doesn't matter that much because you can't see, right?
But
look at me.
I do? Okay, great.
So,
yeah, we've met 10 years back at the shop. We started hanging together. We were always there because on his off time, he was there hanging out. On my off time, he was there hanging out. We started to get together. But we've always been a big group of friends. It all started back from there. We started to grow up. I was in a kind of motorsport. He was in another one. My other friends were also. We were all helping each other. It's like, if I go drifting, he'd come help me. He goes for his ATV race, we'd go help him, and the same for the other person.
So you guys basically were bonded over this common bond.
Yeah, pretty much. Like we were doing like everything together. Birthdays, we were all the same group all the time. It was pretty much hanging out at the same places, doing all these things together. But whether it was someone who was just hanging out, having parties, racing.
Well, I heard a lot about him being described as a guy with a very funny personality. Can you talk about that?
Jimmy was always like, he didn't care what anybody would think about him. He didn't care about anybody at all. He would like just care being himself. He was a funny and easygoing guy. You could talk to him about anything. You could do anything to him, and that's, as I know him, that's how I feel he wants to be remembered. Like, I try not to be sad about it. It is a sad thing, but we wouldn't want that. We would want us to hang out and like just think about the good times we had.
Can you give me can you think about a really funny joke or something like that?
He wasn't much of a joke teller. Jimmy wasn't a big talking person, but when he opened his mouth, it was always that funny thing that needed to be said right there. So it's a matter of situation, not a joker.
What's your? I know this is always tricky when I ask people this, but can you think of a particularly good story about?
So many. It's going on TV, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta figure. Okay, I gotta go. When I went with him to his first race, Jimmy was racing ATVs. So basically, the race were 20, 30s ATVs large, going into the woods in the mud. So it was a dirty job, and the race would last at least 2 to 3 hours. So the only thing Jimmy would have is a little like pocket of water in his suit, and he could drink that and we pass him a water bottle. But the rest, like at the end of the race, he'd be covered in mud, like the whole body, literally. And when you would take out his helmet, his glasses, and all the padding, the only white part of his body would be basically this surrounding, and the rest that he would wipe. But the inside of his mouth, the rest of the body would be full of shit. And like to me, my first reaction would have been like, got on the ATV, take water, and wash myself. But not Jimmy. Jimmy didn't care because he was living this moment. So he would walk around for at least 45 minutes to an hour, covered in shit, his teeth black and grass in his mouth, everything, just being happy because he either won the race or broke his card or helped somebody else. It was Jimmy.
I'm curious about how people would react when they saw him like that.
It was Jimmy. We all knew, like, we were, like, the first time to me, my reaction, I was surprised, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? It makes sense.
You would have been surprised if you had walked.
Yeah, probably. I would have been surprised if he said, okay, guys, I got to go take a shower and come back. Not that he was a filthy person, but he didn't care.
Right.
Like, he wouldn't even take a shower. He would just, like, change his clothes, remove the accidental dirt, and drive back to the restaurant to get a poutine with 30 burgers and a big Coke.
When was the last time you saw him?
It's rough for me because I've moved up north. We're all from, like, we hung out in Laval for 10 years. We were all from the area. And 2 years ago, I moved up north. So I started only seeing him at races and sometimes at the shop when I come down. And it got worse when I got a job up north. So now I would not come during the week to Laval. It was a pain for me. And I saw him a week ago. I was at his best friend's place. It was late at night, like maybe 1 in the morning. And when I got out, he got in. I was super tired, and I told him, "You gotta hang out. I'll miss you." And that was the last time. That was like 10 minutes. Said hi, we chat, and I left. I wanted to really see him before he left for Florida. It was today or tomorrow, and the accident happened.
So I guess you regret not being able to.
I have no regrets in life except that. I think that's my first regret.
What went through your mind when you heard about the accident?
Actually, it's weird because I didn't hear about it. I saw a picture of an accident through my Facebook feed in the morning, and I recognized the company that Jimmy was working for, the white truck with the yellow line. And I noticed that it was on the 13, which was pretty much his route. So I got nervous. I called him, he didn't answer. And from that moment there, I knew that it was Jimmy. Like, I didn't want to believe it because it's your friend and he could be dead. So I texted his brother. I only texted him done with real points, and he answered me back right away, yes, it's him. And I lost it.
So
It's alright. It's what you call it. It's part of life. I mean, I've dealt with death in my past, and I thought I'd be like not immune to it, but I would take it better. But from days to days, it's even worse.
I don't know if you thought about this at all, but I mean, it's kind of strange that this is driving and the way he drives.
It's the first thing I thought. Like, Jimmy was all about driving. From the moment I knew him, he knew what he wanted to do in his life. Like, he wanted to move to the States, be a truck driver for a race company. That was Jimmy's dream, and he was getting close to that. He got a contract last year with Achilles, which is a big tire company that we use in the series we run. And he drove them all over the States. It was Dave Briggs that he drove them everywhere. Like, they went to California together. They picked up cars all over the States. Anytime he could drive us, like, he moved me 2 or 3 times, I think. Like, with his race trailer, we put my apartment in it, we moved somewhere. It's the first trip we had together, that was amazing. Like, we left Laval in the morning, like 5 in the morning maybe, picked up a race car, drove to Toronto, raced all day, come back at night. He drove all the way, he was never asleep. He was always up to the task. It was amazing. This guy, I would have left my pants, my leg because it hurt. I hate being driven, but this guy, he had it in him.
And was he going to Florida as part of his career path, or?
Yeah, exactly. He was leaving his job now to go to Florida for a contract. I didn't get the whole details. Like I said, I was going away a little bit, but I knew he was going for a job opportunity.
And I know there is this fundraising page being set up. I'll be talking to
Danny.
Can you tell me in English what?
Obviously, when someone dies, there's fees that goes with it. All everything that goes together. So that's money you're never ready to spend. Just to cover that, it's a hassle that you don't need to think about. It's amazing. But the most important part to me is Jimmy was about to be a father. They announced it at Christmas that Maggie was pregnant, and Jimmy would have been a wonderful father. It would be amazing. And to think that Maggie's going to be, well, I'm not going to say she's going to be alone, because we're all there. She was the second person I called after I knew. I told her to need anything there, and everybody's going to be there. But life is what it is. You need money to raise kids. It's what people say, especially when you lose your dad, you don't even know, you're not even born. So money doesn't bring back Jimmy ever, and it's not gonna help her go through everything she's going through. But not having to think about money helps her.
What would you tell? Sorry,
we don't know. They were supposed to know the sex of the baby in 3 weeks.
Okay.
So we left without knowing if he was having a girl or a boy.
What would you tell the child about their father?
Oh my God. Jimmy was the most lovable person in the world. I don't care what nobody says. Like, all my friends are nice, but no one's as nice as Jimmy. It's impossible. Jimmy was always there to help anybody in any situation, at any time of the day, for anything. Like, I would have been stuck in the most weird and fucked up situation. Jimmy would have helped. I know anything it would have been. He would have given everything he owns to help somebody, just a little bit. He would help people. Like, during his race, he would stop racing just to help somebody that he doesn't even know, that's stuck there. That shows a lot, because it's a competitive business. When you get off your quad just to help somebody, then you lose the race. That's like, I wouldn't do it, but that's me. Jimmy would do anything. So they're gonna grow up not knowing their father, but you gotta know that he was the best person in the world.
If you don't mind, I just want to get a couple of shots of this talk. Just stay there. I'm gonna.
Dans ce jardin. Non, il y a plus de jour.
So we kind of spent. We should look through
No, I was just eating up myself.
Sorry, we didn't cut this out.
No, it's alright, don't worry.
So, is there any special baking or something?
We're gonna print stickers. It's nothing like to distribute to people who want to carry his memory with his race number on it, and to commemorate Jimmy Rotondo. And all the money we're gonna gather, not all the profits, all the money we're gonna gather, we're gonna give it to him.
Okay.
And I'm getting a tattoo for him. I'm not talking to remember him all my life, because I'm gonna remember him all my life, but I want to carry his legacy with me. Jimmy was, when I met Jimmy wasn't drinking any alcohol, and it lasted long, really long. The only thing he was drinking was Coke.
Okay.
Nothing else. He would not drink Pepsi, he would not drink Sprite, he would not drink water. He would wake up in the morning, he would have 2 eggs bacon with a Coke.
Okay.
So I'm getting a Coke bottle with his race numbers, 10 pounded.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna get one more shot.
Watch
That
it.
is, of course, unless I break my face. I have these really heavy boots, and I'm tired of wearing them. So I said today I'm just gonna wear my shoes.
That was not the right spot for that.
No, no, it was not. Okay. Welcome, Stanley. It's not good. Cool. And have you been? I guess you said you've been speaking to Mary.
I haven't.
Okay.
I called her once, but I mean, in those times, she has something else to worry about. Like,
It's more like
I'm pretty down to earth. When somebody dies, you gotta deal with all the papers. You gotta deal with like the funeral. You gotta deal with. So you don't want people hanging around you. I mean, Maddie is the strongest girl I know. So I know right now she doesn't need that. Like what she needs now is to take care of everything that needs to be taken care of.
probably needs some space. Too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you lost the love of your life. You're having his child. Everybody's buzzing around, asking you how you feel. Everybody knows how you feel. You feel like you're feeling. So I wanted to call her to tell her that I'm here and we're there, and that's it. When she feels ready, when she feels that she needs help, she knows we're there, and that's all I'm gonna wait.
Well, alright, man. Thanks very much again.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Need any